Kia ora everyone and welcome to Breathing Space. As you can see, we've relocated and there's a little bit of life clutter over there, but this is us. So, introducing our incredible guest today, we have Natasha Daniel. She's a performer who's been spending very little time of the lockdown creating, and the majority of it searching for baby names, baking, and marveling at the cuteness of her cat, and she's totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Welcome, Natasha.
Hello.
How are you? How are you today?
I'm really well today. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
I'm really liking your backdrop as well. We've already talked about it. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the theme of that background?
This is our spare bedroom, and this is where I've got like my desk and stuff all set up. So it's some golden flamingos and a little bit of a tropical kind of vibe going on.
I love that. It feels it's like a holiday vibe. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's the vibe I'm getting. Like if I'm ever going to go to a hotel, that's what I want. So who's been in your bubble? Who's in your bubble?
My husband Sam and me, basically, and our cat. It's just been the three of us.
And there's going to be an extra person coming soon.
And yes, yeah. Well, I guess four of us. A little bud.
I'm really interested to know, who are you when your practice or craft is on pause?
Well, that's a really good question. It's one I've spent a lot of time thinking about since leaving drama school, because obviously as actors we're not always creating, we're not always in work. In fact, we probably spend more time out of work than we do in work. And so I've spent, the last few years actually trying to reconcile myself with that and who am I within that. But I think just in the last few months, I've kind of come to a place of acceptance within that, because it is part of the industry and it's a hard part of the industry, but it's the reality. And if this is what you want to do, it's something that you've got to deal with. I've got some strategies that I've kind of used to help, I guess, not cope, but manage that situation. But I think more importantly, I've made some adjustments mentally in the last few months as well, which has really, really helped with this whole situation. So going into lockdown, I ended up being a lot happier than I potentially would have been, because I kind of knew what I was getting myself into anyway. The first one is around the question of identity, because I think, a lot of the time we say, oh, I'm an actor, but it's like, but I'm not actually working on a project at the moment. So am I still an actor? Like, what is that? And so reframing my concept of identity, I guess. I think it was someone like Sam Neill or someone like that who said something along the lines of, we're not actors, we act, kind of thing. So it's like, that's not all who we are. We are more than just that, and so I've come to the conclusion that if I were to describe myself in like one word, it would be as a student or as a learner. That's who I am, and my creativity is part of that. I guess when I'm acting, I'm, you're learning a script, obviously, that kind of thing, but you're also learning your character, you're learning about various themes, you're learning about different concepts and constructs and facets of humanity and that kind of thing. And I think I do that in all aspects of my life as well. So not just in the acting. So making that realization and going, no, I'm a student, I'm a learner, that broadens my horizons exponentially, And I guess another thing that I've come to realize as well is about my own personal brand of creativity. I look at people like Chai Ling, who has all of these ideas and she's so amazingly creative all the time. And I'm like, I'm not like that, you know, I don't have those ideas coming to me all the time kind of thing. And then making the realization, and I've only realized this like in the last month kind of thing, that my personal brand of creativity is not the big ideas kind of thing. It's determined by discipline and structure. So give me a script and I can find nuance and detail and create within that. And that's my forte. It's not coming up with the ideas for the script, it's working in the detail around that and realizing that and going, okay, that's my strength, has given me a lot of peace of mind. For one thing, it makes me feel less like, oh, I should be like writing like everyone seems to be doing, or like creating stuff to put on Facebook or whatever, you know. Whereas that's not my forte, and it's really great understanding that and knowing that. Yeah, I mean, it's taken, like I say, years to get to this point, and it's still a work in progress. I mean, there's definitely still days where I'm like, what is this industry? What is my life? But yeah, I think having this time to be able to step back and reevaluate what's going on and putting that into a more positive perspective. Because I feel like there were years there was, you know, angry and, you know, at times bitter and stuff, and it's not helpful for yourself or those around you. And yeah, just getting the chance to step back and reframe is so beneficial, and I feel like we need to do it a lot more.
Thank you so much for your beautiful answer and sharing your space, your breathing space with us. Everyone, that's Natasha Daniel. I'm Marianne Infante, and this is Breathing Space.